I think will be the final video. Welcome to the last beginning bit where we see if everything is working okay, and yeah, see how we get on. We got our chat coming up, fantastic, that's working. Are we getting our playback? It looks like we're all good, fantastic. Hi, I'm Chris and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and to find out what happens. In this video series I have been doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video has been about an hour long, and we'll see how we get on here. Might be a bit longer. We want to finish it up if we can. The last playthrough I did wasn't filmed, was about 60 hours, and even though this has gone on to almost 100 hours, there's been a lot of talking and working things through, so I still think it's probably around a 60, perhaps the 70-hour game. I have been streaming live Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time. But yeah, that's it now. This will be the last one, I think. But feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos. Anyway, as any and all feedback is super important and helpful. And anything, even if it's a year or two gone, if anyone's been watching this series, then thank you. And yeah, write something. Any feedback would be super helpful. Really appreciate it. Right, so we have finished up in the dungeon, out of the castle. We killed Lord Thorn, or set him free and released him, or some such thing, once I get the lore pinned down for that. And we're back with our usual setup. We've got two quests to finish. One finishes off the quest that we started that got us into the castle in the first place, into the dungeon. We've got our map deck, over 300 cards. Separated into groups of 50 as always. We'll put that there for now. We restarted the day and reset our health. So here's our normal tracker to go get this. So we're on to the beginning of the day. We're still tracking our in payments. We're on day 1 of week 2 of month 2. So we've been playing for a while. Our morality is still 5. We've got our skills maxed out except for sneaking, mining, logging and pickpocketing. And we haven't learnt traversal yet, but that's not really that necessary right now. Yeah, so we've got our days, our hours and everything there, and we're back up to our max health. We've got our character board here as usual. I've unequipped the obsidian rapier. We're now going back to to 2 iron daggers. We're going to keep our helm of laurels instead of our bear leather coif hat, basically, because it gives us a little bit more health, so that's good. So we're at 113. We restarted a new day when you come out of the dungeon, but you don't have your sleep bonus. So we've got a crystal here from the treasure chest that we got as well. We can get 100 gold from that. That's just kind of to set you up for, I don't know, the next game, an expansion, that kind of thing. We've got our map card, which is in the woods. This was the entrance to the dungeon, and is also the exit. Will come out the same way. You can't re-enter again. There's no point. Everything's gone. We'll say everything goes away once you kill or release Lord Thorn. So we've come out here, and we're going to make our way to Sheelith, who is the witch. We're going to get quest R, which is the one that started this whole thing off, and it started with just getting some honey and bread for the 2 daughters. We'll reacquaint ourselves with everything, hopefully, and yeah, see how we get on. So we are going to go to Sheelith. She is in the woods, but the other woods, we're going to put that, okay, it doesn't really matter if that's in view or not. So we've got our 12-sided die. Every step you count up. Every 12 steps is 1 half hour that we have here. I'm going to put that there. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. There are our quests. And here we are. We're going to be over here. I'm going to put it right down because we want to go north and east and see how that goes for us. So we want card 224. So we'll grab that. Actually, we'll see how we get on. 224. So here we are. We're going to work our way out. We are in the forest. So we are going to have to roll an 8-sided die for every move, because we'll see if we encounter any creatures. So we just move these out of the way. We're going to grab our 8-sided die from our collection of dice. We'll keep that. I don't know if we need, not sure which ones we need. Where's our 8-sided die gone? This is when I find out it is not with us. Is it? Gosh. Okay. 6, 4. This one's our 8-sided die, is it not? Yes, it is. We don't need those two. I don't know if we need the 4-sided one anymore or the 6. We'll keep it out anyway, just in case. We'll keep them out just in case. Right. So every movement we roll, and we'll see. Let me get the rules. Let's come back to checking the rules again now. When you move through the woods, you have to roll for an encounter. We'll see how we get on there. We're going to move. So we want 224. Let's grab that from here. Always in the top left corner of each card. So it's pretty straightforward to find. We're going to go north. Okay, and then we want 180, so that's not in this card set. Okay, so we move, so that's going to be our first step of the new day. 1. Is that in? Sure, just about, I can bring it down a little bit. Yeah, okay. We roll. So during the day, 1 to 3 is nothing, 4, 5 is a rabbit, 6, 7 is a boar, and an 8 is a bear. So with animals, if we can take their health as damage if we don't want to do the combat. We get a 3, which is nothing. Fine with me for now. 180. So we'll grab that. Wait, that's not 180. So 180, so almost out of the woods. Then we go 2 and we roll. So 1, nothing. I'm going to put these out of shot just in case we need more space, which I think we will do. 179. And we're out of the woods. Last roll of the dice. 3. So 2. Right, we're out of the woods now. 178. Old fishing spot. Feels kind of funny to come back to this after spending so long, about 20 hours in the dungeon. So yeah, it does feel kind of funny to come back to wandering around and fishing and things like that. It's a lot less dark than things in the dungeon. It was all about spirits and zombie and walking corpses, risen skeletons, gargoyles, all of that kind of stuff. And then suddenly we're back out and we're not having to deal with any of the undead. Hence why I don't have the obsidian rapier, because although the rapier does more damage, you also have more miss cards because it's a starter deck. Do we want to sell? I want to sell the crystal, but that's going to be somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, it does more damage, but we have more misses because it's a starter deck. You get 4 misses in a starter deck. So yeah, I think having 2 daggers is better because we'll get the crits, and I can always change it. See how we get on, maybe. 1, 2, 3 next. We'll see how we get on. I can't remember. We got another quest to finish off. It'd be good to finish it off in this playthrough. Try to do it. 117. Alright. It's not a game you're supposed to really rush, but when you're recording, you want it to not drag for too long. So we'll do a few map cards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's move that on to 10, and then we'll 66. 67, 68. We're coming down there to 113. Actually, no, we can carry on 69. So going, yeah, it feels quite funny to be going back round here, but in a nice way. Like, yeah, you feel like you've been in a tunnel for ages, and then suddenly you're let loose, and the wide world is still there, and the sun is on your face. It feels quite nice. Let's go down 109 from there. Feels kind of funny. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our first hour, our first half hour, I mean, has been used up. And what did I say? 109. Do we want to drop anything off? We might drop some stuff off at the inn, seeing as we're still paying for that. We might as well use it. 108. 108. Oh, we can't go down there. We'll come back out again. So we've gone, yeah. We went down there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fantastic. We're just wandering around aimlessly, but that's okay. 73. We get 73. Yeah, time goes slowly when you're just walking around, but quicker once you start actually trying to earn gold, which is the only currency in the game. 108. Now we want 107. Okay, there's the inn. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, is there anything we want to drop off from our satchel? Yeah, we don't need the well, I guess we don't need the bear coif anymore. Put that to the side. The crest, don't think we're going to need that. Are we going to do any cooking? Maybe, I don't know. Let's get rid of the obsidian, the lantern, and the obsidian rapier for now. Yeah, we'll just go with the 2 iron daggers. I'm not going to do any fishing or lockpicking, I don't think. Don't think we need the flintstone or kindling, having said that. Oh, unless we do some cooking, but we don't have the cooking pot. Yes, we do. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some cooking. Don't think we'll need to, but let's keep it there. Resurrection gem can go there. And the crystal, we will sell that at some point, give us 100 gold. How much gold have we got? We've got 80 gold. We've got loads of gold. We haven't needed that at all in the dungeon. Right, so we're going to go to Shillis, which is in the other woods, so 1, 3, 4. We're going to go as far as we can, then we'll obviously pack up the cards, which I mentioned in all the previous videos, is obviously part of the game, part of the exploration part of the exploration of the game. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess at this stage, maybe this late kind of stage, then yeah, maybe we would have a different way of doing that. We could have a whole map out. It would speed things up, but it's less immersive. You just sort of zip from one place to the other, count up your steps, and that's it really. It's a bit, I prefer the game to be slower paced, even when it can be faster, because it was designed for a slower pace of gameplay really. Right, 78, 79. Then we got 180, 224, 225. Okay, let's put these away then. So we've got, right, 107. And then 134. Okay, do we have 115 as well? 122. Okay, I think that That's that for this one. Yeah, it's supposed to be for slower pace of play, so you're not supposed to be zipping around everywhere. I've got ideas about having a horse you can buy that would then maybe unlock the actual map, and then you would feel like you're actually zipping around quicker, and that would make kind of sense as well, I'm thinking, because you want a horse. But then again, you're just skipping through everything, so it seems a bit pointless to have that as an option, because then you're going to go through everything and not enjoy the exploration, the adventure on offer. That was the whole point of cutting it up into these little bits anyway. Well, 2, 2, 4, there we go. Then it doesn't take too long to do this, and it means there's not a big packing up time at the end of the thing as well, unless you have a massive table and you've got everything out, which it would fit on quite a large table, but we'll see how we're going. Right, so we want 138. Let's continue on our journey from here. And we'll talk to Shideth. 1, 3. There we 3, 8. Okay. Let's bring it down a bit, so we've got some space. Might as well bring it right down, just in case we need to go north. I can't remember. Okay, so we're going along here. We're going to ignore the foraging. We've done quite a lot of foraging. We're not going for getting poisons. That did take quite a long time. They were useful, but they did take a long time to gather the ingredients for, so I might have to minimize that. There's our house. Again, we're going to have to roll once we go into the woods for any encounters. If our health is double, you can skip the encounter of an animal completely, not get their resources. Obviously, and yeah, I think well, you can skip maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and we roll. Yeah, I did have a rule for that, didn't I? It's hard to remember now because we've been in the dungeon for so long. All those rules, we weren't really using them. 2, nothing. 1, oh, it should have been double time, by the way, on this anyway. 2, 3, I forgot about that. Double time in the woods as well. It's like you're moving slower. 3 is nothing. 4, 5. It took me a minute to remember everything. All the rules again. 1, nothing. 6, 7. There we go. We're at Shideth's house, but we will roll again. 1, nothing. Right. Fine. So, Shideth. We will talk to the lady. So we've got our character deck as normal. A little refresher perhaps. We've got all these characters. These guys have just been here in Port Ovis whilst we've been away for who knows how long. Right, Shideth has... We'll just go through it again. All the quests underneath her. And there should be an R17. Yes, there is an R17. It's her last actual quest. We'll put that next to this. So, this should probably have a wee show her a bit of description before, because it's just dialogue here. But what we're doing is we're showing her, I'll get that out as well, we're showing her the magic gem that we got after we killed Lord Thorn. I think is this the orb? We were searching for 4 orb shards, put it together, and that got us into the spirit realm, and that's left us with this magic gem. We show it to Shideth because she's the witch. We think she knows some answers because she had some before. She's got a lot of our related quests, but she says, "This is too powerful for me. I cannot help you with this. Find the void. Control is only found through the void." So we don't know what she means yet, right? But she is alluding to how you use magic in this game. So that's unfortunate. She doesn't really have anything for us. So there is one other person who might be able to help us. Here's to the north. We need 93. There is a scholar, so he might be able to help us. 93. Let's just go straight north, see how that works out for us. 88. Yeah, that's quite useful actually. We're out of the woods pretty quickly. And then, what was that? 33. Okay, let's do these first. So, 7, 8, 9. And we roll. 4. 4 is a rabbit. So, let's find where the rabbits are. Quite funny. Coming back to these. Right, so rabbits are just a 1 in, I think they're 50% chance, 1 in, no, we've got 5. 3 in 5, 2 in 5, can't remember. Evasion. Is that going to come up? Yeah, evasion, we get nothing, unfortunately. That's fine. You get raw meat and you can cook that. That's how you restore health. 9, 10, 11, last one. That's how you restore health in this game. 5 is going to be a boar. No. Oh, that's another rabbit. Okay, that's another rabbit. We get another go. Aha, we do get a capture this time. So we get 1 raw meat. Good. You don't have to take, you know what, we're not going to take the raw meat right now. I don't think we're going to. Well, that might come back to bite us in the, because I'm going to have to find it in there. We'll come back. We'll leave it there. We won't bother. 33. We've done enough videos showing how the cooking works. We're just going to try to finish off the game now. Let's go there, and then 34. There's a cavern. We went into the caverns before. 35. We've got to come down to 86. And then 85. And then 36. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another half hour. So we're only been walking around for 2 hours, so not too long. 36. 37. 38. 39. And then we want 22. If I remember correctly, that is where he is. Yeah, there he is. So, here's his little observatory where the scholar lives. I'll show you that. Can you see? And we'll go into the building's deck to see who's there. We know who's there by now. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know he's there. I'm not going to get the building's deck out. I would recommend looking at the beginning videos, the very early videos of everything to go through that. I'm going to go reasonably quickly here. Here's our man Gio. Let's see what he has to say. Does he have R18? He does. He has R18 and R19. That is helpful. Let's get that out of the way then. So R18. We're doing the same thing. We're showing him the magic gem and see what he says. Now, how did you come by this, adventurer? You are right to seek advice. It requires containment, but it will take some time. Fear not, I will return it to you. It has aligned itself to you. None else can wield it. I can temper it, however, make it safer. Come back tomorrow, and it shall be ready for you. Lose quest item R16. Okay, so there's our quest. We can come back the next day and finish it off, which gives us time to finish off the other quests. So we lose quest item R16, and we'll come back next day. So we put him with that, and we'll come back to you the next day. Put it there. Right. Now. What happened before? Actually, let's go back. We're going to have to come back this way. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. We're going to go along and down 84. because we don't want to go into the woods, lose a bit of time, and then I'll explain what we're going to do. 84, 97, so that will go there. And then 98, is it? Yes. And then we can come down from there, down this little gap. So we did a half hour. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to pack these up. So, yeah, the barmaid stole our money and forced us to try to steal a horse, all so she could get the attention of the stable boy. It went wrong, and the horse got spooked by some bats and ran off into the night. It would happen at night, and with her on top of it, and it just disappeared, and we don't know what happened to her. So we've got to go try to find anything. All the people just say she ran off, so it's kind of left as this what happened kind of thing. Right, 84, let's just put these away. 83, 84. And so we don't know what happened, so you have to kind of search around to try to find anything. And that, I'm hoping that is going to be, you know, quite a fun thing for people to do. 88, or perhaps you just come across it earlier in the game and then you write it down and remember it for later. 22. So there can be multiple ways that this works out in terms of how you find out about what to do for this quest. I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute once we get to the spot. What is that? 138. How are we doing on time? About halfway. So I think we should be okay. It might be a bit longer this stream, but that's okay as well. 36, 37, 38. We're going to need some of those in a minute. So that was 12, wasn't it? So we're going to go into the woods on the other side. So pretty much where we were. Let's go along there. Push that as far over there as we can. I know we've got to go up a bit as well, don't we? Okay, let's put that there for now. Try to make a bit of space. We do have to go up a bit. Let's see how that works out for us. So 31, 3, 6. We can always redo it. 1, 3, 5. So we're going down. So going east to west, west to east is always sequential. We're going north or south. We'll usually jump you some numbers. Okay, so we're going to follow the path. We might as well follow it all the way. This is where we started, the beginning of the game. There's the pub. We don't need to go to the pub. That's where the barmaid was. And yeah, we helped her out on a quest. Well, she forced us to help her out on a quest. So 68. And it went a bit wrong. And then we just kind of forgot all about her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's a half hour. Yeah, we forgot all about her, doing the other stuff. Then we went into the dungeon, and that was its whole its own thing for a while. So we hope, and then we finished off that little bit about the magic gem, the only bit of magic in the game so far coming from that. And so the whole story of the dungeon, the castle, and the family is all kind of like a big curse and kind of like a warning about how dangerous magic is or can be in the wrong. If it's used in the wrong way, you have to handle it very carefully. So I wanted that to be the first kind of thing you know about magic before you actually get any. You don't actually get any use of magic in Port Ovis. I don't think I could always change that, so you do get a little bit if people think that's like a not a good thing, but it's really not the focus in this first part of the game. It's much more about just exploring, doing the quests, and there's a larger overarching story that's taken place as well that we're keeping track of. What are we doing here? 7, 8. There's the bridge. 181. Do we want to go down there? No, we don't want to go down there. So anyway, that's fine. Let's go 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We wanted to go 179 is what we wanted. Did we? Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I think we're going the right way. We go through here. We want 223 next. So that's actually 9. Okay, 223 next. And we're back to rolling our 8-sided die. So I don't remember exactly where we need to go for this. So we'll try to find it, I guess. I think it's down 226. Let's go down there. I mean, I could cheat and have a little look through it beforehand, although that isn't very particularly helpful. It is here, so it's not there. Well, it's not in that part of it anyway. Well, we'll have to find out where it is. I think it's further along. So we come in here and then we go 9, 10, 11 and we roll. It's an 8. That is a bear. Crikey. We're going to try to not go into any encounters. Let's get the bear. So, here's our bear. So I won't bother showing you everything about it. We're going to try to sneak past it first. We're rolling our 6-sided die, adding 3 because we upgraded it. We've got to get a 6 or higher. So we need a 3 or higher. We get a 2. We do not. Of course we don't. Beat it. Let's just realise I need to get my other dagger out. So we had 2 daggers and we need a dagger, but not, I'm pretty sure that's the right move. We don't want the rapier. I think because we'll have fewer misses, like I said, and we don't get any crits, but we do have bigger hits, and we do have a parry, which is quite good, but we're not, I don't think, really going to do that. We'll just keep it back to being simple with the iron daggers, which are the best daggers in the game, but they don't hit very hard. But we do have dodges with this as well, which is, I think, better than the parry. Right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to run. You can always flee, but we want to, if we get a dodge, then we can always dodge something because we've got a species bonus of turning any card into an initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start a hand. So if we have a dodge, we'll dodge any of their attacks that they would have done. So that's good for us. We run away scared. So we escape. So let's go 12, 11, 12, 1. There's another half hour on the timer, or the tracker. It is a timer, but nothing is time gated. 1, nothing. So hopefully you don't feel rushed to do anything. So, right, let's pack up these because they're going to get in the way of us exploring. do these first. 2, 2, 3. One, 8, 1. 1, 7, 7. Then we got 1, 12. 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 9. And then 65. Got a 2, 2, so we bring this up. Right, we've got to think of where we go. Let's go down to 2, 6, 8. Let's go one more down, I think. So I don't remember the exact card where this thing is. So we'll try to find it. I think it's around here somewhere. In fact, I'm going to just, for the sake of speeding up the video, I'm going to see if we can find it along here. I'm pretty sure it's around. It's definitely in the woods. 264. There it is. 264. Right, we'll roll as we go. So here it is. There's a little hut in the woods. That is our destination. We're going to have to roll quite a few times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move this up here because we need a bit of space. You'll find out why in a minute. And we roll 5, which is a rabbit. Might keep the rabbit out because we might get. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with the rabbits because I don't want to keep their their raw meat at this stage. So we're okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 is a boar. So we're going to roll. I'm going to roll for that. What is a boar? Oh, I'm pretty sure we can instantly. Run away from a boar because sneak 4. Yeah, that means a 1. Okay, that's fine. 6, 7. Yeah, I forgot about that. Because their sneak is 4, we can always sneak by them because we've upgraded enough. 8, another bear. Oh my god. Right, what did we say? It was a 6, wasn't it? The 3 or higher. 5. Yes. 8, 9. 6. That was the boar. We can sneak by. 10, 11. 7. It's a boar. Okay. Alright, here's what happens. We get to our buildings deck, which is going to be renamed to a point of interest deck. We see they have numbers on the front and they correlate to the map cards. So we want 2, 6, 4. 2, 6, 4. 2, 6, 4? 2, 6, 6, I think, actually, on here. I did it wrong. So we've got 2 for this. So I'll show you. So here we've got 2. So it says before quest Q6 and after quest Q6. So we're at Q15. So we're definitely there for it, no problem. So we'll at the before. I'll read them both. Before quest Q6, you've got you hear snarls inside, and then a gruff voice warns you to leave. Or so there's no choice there, basically. Old shack. So nothing there for us. And then here we've got take quest Q16. So maybe that needs to be before Q15, maybe. Q15 instead of Q6. There we go. Right, so we do it. It says take Q16. 16. So we shall do that. What does it say? So here we are. Q16. Who are you, foolish coming here, stranger? Dog. Encounter the hunter and the dire wolf. Okay, that seems. If defeated, restart. Otherwise, take Q18. Right. Let's see. That's to say Q16 actually. Restart 16. Not 17. 17 is the next one. Okay, here we go. We have got our final boss, who is the hunter. Oh, this is not going to be easy for you to see. Okay, so we've got the hunter and the dire wolf. So the hunter has its card and the dire wolf has its card. We're going to see how that works out for us. Dire wolf, let's grab the dire wolf. Direwolf, direwolf, direwolf. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go into this encounter. Hopefully this is the last one we'll have to deal with. So we've got the hunter, who has not got any artwork yet. You're not going to be able to see any of that. 35 health for the hunter. That's not very much. And then the direwolf has 50 health. So the hunter doesn't have much. Maybe they should both be 50. Then, I mean, it depends really. You don't have to come to this close to the end of the game, so it's hard to make them too difficult or too easy. We do not have any healing items. We've got our resurrection gem, so we can restore all of our health once. So we go down to 0, we restore all the way back to 1 more time. So I'm questioning whether that should have gone with our healing tonics. We had healing tonics in the dungeon that we do not have anymore because they don't survive, us leaving that special kind of area. But we'll see how we get on with this resurrection gem. So we don't get to use our sneak or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, or a bow, unfortunately. But I think we've got enough here to sort of take him on. So, here's our weapon. We're going up against the hunter. Now, they have, I think, 3, yeah. Excuse me, got a runny nose. So we reshuffle after 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 for our first hand. And we will do both of them at the same time. So, I think we're gonna not survive. Right, we'll see how we get on. We've got dodge, so that's good. Do they go at the same time or separately? They're gonna have to go at the same time, aren't they? We just choose which one to dodge. And we can combine 3 cards together as normal. We only get 1 back. So we want to get a crit with those 2, so we have a big hit. Let's do the health. They have got 50 for the direwolf. Let's do that. And then the man has 35. So we've got to kill both. We've got to kill both. So we're going to dodge that attack. And we're going to stab. Well, that's 6 and that's 8. Yeah, we're going to dodge that. So we're going to stab. Are we going to stab? No. We'll just keep it. We're just going to dodge that and take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're down to 107. Right, we pick up. We really want a crit. We don't get it, we get a miss, of course. Fantastic. Oh, and we turn that dodge into our initiative, because that's an initiative that the dire wolf is doing. Okay, we're gonna drop the miss. We're gonna take 10 damage. Okay, we're gonna pick up. Okay, not good for us. We probably should have got some food. Another swing. Really? Who shuffled these cards? Unbelievable. 10, 16. 16. Wow. Okay. Right. Let's just do those two to do 5 damage to the man. And we're going to take 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. That's the end of round 1. Okay, they were not shuffled very well. The dire wolf hits rather hard. Okay, so we're going to pick up our hand 2 more. We want a crit. We do get a crit and a dodge, so that's a good pickup for us. There's another swing. Of course, because we didn't. Okay, I'm going to just shuffle these up a bit better, because we've had 4 of the same card in a row somehow. So there we go. Let's put this one there. Oh my god, is it a swing again? Fine, I guess there are a lot of swings in this one. Right, we're going to do some damage, because we do have to do some damage. We're going to do 3, 4, and times it by 2 for 14. Against your 30. So you're going to have 16 left. So we almost killed him. We pick up what? Oh, we're going to take 12. 1, 2, and 10. We pick up 1. If we just do another big hit, that would be very good for us. Oh, he's doing a miss. Excuse me. So 6 from you. We're gonna dodge that. Yes, dodge it. And we'll keep the stab. So we got, yep, fine. We dodged that. We got, nah, it's a miss. We got 3 bites. You shuffled these cards, eh? Dear oh dear. 4 plus 6 is 10. It's the end of the round, so it doesn't matter about that. We're going to do 2. We're going to take 10. It's unfortunate that they're still alive. We'll do 2 to make them 14. And 1 more big hit will kill the hunter. Let's try to shuffle these up a bit better than they were. I mean, I guess this is now shuffled up. Try to shuffle these a bit better. Okay. So we're doing alright. We've got 69 health. The hunter is down to 14. We just need 1 decent hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a crit. That's good. Got a crit, backstab, dodge. Okay, 2 crits is not great to have. Well, I guess it's okay, but not great. We got a dodge. We'll dodge the swing because we can't dodge that because it's an initiative. We could do 6, but we don't really want to do that. So that's good though. We can dodge the 6 at least. We are going to take 10. Direwolf is killer. Oof. We need a big hit. Stab is not a big hit. Six and 8, crikey. Right. We can do 10 damage there. Let's do 10 to the hunter, which means he's only got 6 left. And we're going to take 8 plus 6 is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, down to 45. Whew. Hard. Scratch. A kick, 4, 4 is 8. We're going to have to put something down. We're going to put the stab down for 2. We're going to take 8. We're going to do 2. That's annoying. He's still alive. We need to do 2 more damage to him. And then we've only got the dire wolf to deal with, which should be a bit better. We're going to pick up 3 to make we have a hand of 4. Good, good. Big hits, big hits. Right, we're going to kill the hunter. Bludgeon for 8. Okay, we're just going to do 3 on its own. So we're going to take 8 plus 6 again, which is 14 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're definitely going to have to use our resurrection gem. Not entirely sure. Well, that's fine. Oh, we do kill. We kill the hunter. He is dead. Maybe. Do we still have to kill the dire wolf if the hunter is dead? There's a thought. If the hunter, so we could have 2 options here. Easy option is the dire wolf runs away because our hunter is dead. But not 100% convinced on that. I think he stays. And we have to kill him. He's got 50 health. Bite for 6. We're going to do 8 times 2. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around a 10. Down to 44. No, 34. Right, from 50, 16. Yes, 34. We pick up 1. It's a miss. Fantastic. Oh, we should have taken 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 17. Yeah, we should have probably bought some food. Oh well. How? You cannot attack this turn. Okay. Didn't even know they did a how. Amazing. We haven't got that far. All the hits all the time. Right, they've got 30. What did I say? 34. We just need some big hits. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have a dodge. We could dodge that. And yeah, just dodge that. Sneak attack and a back attack. That's good. We're going to just hit the stab down. We're not going to put this down. We'll drop the miss and we'll just take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up. We need a crit. It's not a crit. Jump attack for 8. Alright, we're just going to put the stab down. We've got 5 health left. So there's also another option with the healing tonics because they come from the dungeon. Do we keep those and then when they're gone, they're gone? That's another thought. But I guess not because it's like an artifact from the dungeon and we would show that to someone, I would think. So it kind of doesn't make narrative sense. We get a crit, that's good. Scratch for 4. Right, well that's fine. We've got 1 health left. 8, 16. We're going to do another 16 to you. 16 from 34. 16 from 30 would be 14 plus 4 is 18. I think. That's right. And we take 4 damage. We've got 1 health left. we are going to die. 10. Wow. Okay, we're going to drop our miss. We use our resurrection. We die here. Down to 10 doesn't matter how much it is. We resurrect with our 113. And we continue. Much to the annoyance of the direwolf. Right, we're going to put the stab down. We're going to take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 2. 1, 2. That's the end of round 2. 3, 4. Oh man, do we have any attacks? There's dodges and what have we got? 2 dodges. Okay, miss. Oh, that's annoying. We have to waste a dodge there. That's annoying. Ah dear. Another miss. Yes. Okay, that's good. We're gonna do 6 times 2 is 12. That's gonna put it down to 4. Bite. We're going to dodge that. We just need a crit or one more attack card. Oh, is that 3? That is 3. Okay. What did I put down? What did I put down? Was that it? I think that was it. Let's just leave it. Okay, so we just need one more attack card. We almost killed them both. If we were a bit luckier with our cards, then perhaps we would have done it. How? You cannot attack for this turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to put a card down there. So it's going to be one of our crits. That's okay. We've got another crit and a sneak attack there. So we are going to kill off with a 4. We're going to dodge that. And then we're going to do 4. We're going to do times it by 2. Definitely kill it. Right, it's dead. That is the last bit. Again, you wouldn't have to wait right until the end. If you know that she's ran off into the night, you can do this encounter straight away if you're dead keen on finding her and sorting that out. And yeah, finding her. And are there any more? I don't think there's any more encounters. Well, let's try it. Who knows? Who knows? Right. So that's that. We will read. Oh, let's take Q 17. Right, here we go. Let's get her card out actually. Then we got a face for this. It's going to be at the bottom, I think, because we haven't used spoken to her in a while. There she is, Lily, the barmaid. So, like I said, she was taken off in the night with a horse. Oh, it was kind of her own fault, really. In the corner of the cabin, you see Lily tied up with rope. You move to quickly release her, but she doesn't move. She's gaunt and shivering, cuddling herself. You carefully sit her on one of the nearby chairs at a small table and find some food and water for her. It takes time, but she begins to realize who you are and starts speaking quietly. Thank you. I thought I'd been left for dead. I'd given up all hope. That creature! She jumps up with a startling burst of energy and attacks the body of the man, screaming and clawing at him. Take Q18. She runs out of energy quickly, but stays over the body, breathlessly, muttering words you cannot make out. You move towards her, but are stopped by the look in her eyes. A moment passes between you both. Then she relaxes a little. I'm a princess. Princess Lyrilia of House Naira. First of the Pillars of Truth. First in command. Light of the undying blood of the Saviour, and by grace and good, the determiner of justice in the realm. I fled from my arranged marriage. I fled from my home and my family. Paid a merchant ship to the coastlands, then ended up here. Tears swell in the corners of her eyes and she looks away. It was good for a while, but that's all gone now. I cannot return. Take Q 19. She wipes her eyes, now reddened, and turns to you. Will you help me? I need my clothing and a bow. And my bow. And bow? Maybe just and bow. It's very special to me. I must leave as soon as possible. Please act fast. I cannot stay in this place a moment longer, but I can make camp on the edge of the woods, north of here, near the bridge. Please don't speak of this to anyone. There's no point anyway. I'm going, and they will carry on as ever. Do not burden them with this, please. You'll need to sneak past Alan, he's the pub landlord, to get my things unnoticed. I doubt we'll even know that they've gone. Take Q21 at map card 178 at night. Pass sneak check against Alan and Gwyneth. So Gwyneth has her bow, that's from earlier, and Alan has her stuff. So gain quest item Q19 and quest item. So okay, that's one. Okay, so we've got to go. That tells us where we need to go. So we're going to go try to get the bow and try to get. So Alan's sneak is 5, and Gwyneth is also 5. Okay, that probably needs to change. Alan's should probably be a bit lower. He's just a pub landlord. He's probably had a few drinks. Let's put Gwyneth up, perhaps. Let's put him down at 4. No, it has to be 5 actually, doesn't it? Because we've upgraded our sneak to +3, so 5 is pretty easy, so that's okay. We're going to upgrade Gwyneth to 7. That means a 4 or higher. Let's try that. Well, we're going to go to the pub first then. So it's going to be a bit of a longer stream, seeing as we're at 8, but that's okay. We'll make it a bit longer. Can we fit it all on here? I don't think. Well, maybe. Let's put it down here. Is that all? Just about in shot. Okay. And we'll go straight north. So 11, 12, 1. And we roll for an encounter. We just want to avoid 8s. Okay, not an 8, 7. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. 5, 6, 7. Well, we did a half hour, didn't we? Let's continue going. 5, 7, 8, 9. 6. That's fine. 2, 2, 3. And 1, 8, 1. 9, 10, 11. 8, there's a bear. My God. Right, let's try it. I knew there'd be a bear. 3 or higher. It's a 3! Ooh, close. Right at the end. There's bears. Always going around somewhere. 1, 8, 1. Okay, one more roll. 8 out. 12, 1. That's another half hour. We should roll to 4. That's okay. We're not going to collect all the rabbit. Raw meat or whatever. 1, 7, 8. There's the bridge we're going to meet Lily at. Did she say at night? We'll just come back. What did she say? I can make camp on it. Nothing. Don't speak to anyone. There's no point anyway. Okay. She just said act fast. So let's just do it. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be right now. I'm going to get rid of our weapon. Don't need that. I don't think anymore. Okay. Hopefully, I don't think we're going in the woods anymore either, actually. So let's put that to the side, that to the side. Let's try to make a bit of space. 1, 2, 2. Right, 1, 2, 2. Not sure if we can make it to the pub and back. We might be able to. There is where Gwyneth is. We'll do that on the way back. 3, 2, 4, 17, 16, 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a half hour. 66. 67. 8. We're going to come straight down. 113. Should all fit on actually. Not too bad. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's do 128. Actually, we should always follow the paths. They will always lead to buildings. That's where we want to be. Let's just keep to the path. There we go. There's Alan at the pub. Okay. How does this work? We're just going to sneak check. So we just roll. So not quite sure what happens if we don't get it. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another half hour. Okay, so past the sneak check. At the moment, it's just a sneak check. We could do a thing in the future of actually having to sneak past the person, but was it 131? Because there is a card for the pub, but there's nowhere where the packet is. So we'd have to. Yeah, I think at the moment we'll just leave it as a sneak check. It's perhaps not the most exciting way of doing it, but there's no space on that for where the bundle would be, which, yeah, we would have to have a whole another card. We could have another card that you go to, but we're not going to do that now. Don't really need to do that. Let's roll some dice. So Alan, what was Alan's? I can't remember what it was now. Where are you? Sneak 5. So we get +3, so 2 or higher. We just get 2. What happens if we don't? We just keep. I don't know. Yeah, this is maybe why we need a little extra thing. Anyway, we did sneak past, so we do get quest item Q19. 19 or 19? Yeah, it says 19. Okay. Quest items. We've got lots of quest items. We've gone through most of them. Here we go. Q10 even is what it is. Q10, Lily's bundle of clothes. Oh, we're going to have to find where her bow is, because we discarded that. Where's her bow? There's her bow. Right, let's get that ready. Right, so there we go. We got Lily's bundle of clothes. That will go there. Oh, I'll show you. I mean, it's not particularly exciting drawing, but there is a drawing. There it is. A little bundle of clothes. We did it. Well done us. We'll have to make this a bit more interactive, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is what I mean. If you're just running about on a normal map, you lose all sense of adventure, because you just go blom, 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 blom. And that's not so fun. So 7 for you. So we just need to 4 or higher. 6! No way, we're actually getting them. And we'll get her bow back. We stuck. Got your bow back. So we could draw another level perhaps for each of these things. Anyway, we got both of them for Lily. They will go in our quest items. So we got that. Fantastic. Where's... Did I just put her card somewhere? Over there. We'll leave her out for now. Okay. We shall go back to her. Now we're going to have to roll our 8-sided die again for encounters. Actually, no, we won't. No, we don't. No, we don't, because it's not in the woods. I made it so it's not in the woods because I had pity on myself. It's not particularly fun to roll all the time, but we're going to meet her here, which is just 1 south actually. 6. Right, let's get these away. Don't need these anymore. 1, 8, 1. Do we have any other? No. Two, 6, and 2, 2, 3, and 2, 6, 4 is in the other one. Two, 6, 4. Okay. Right, so we come back to Lily with both of the things. The bow and the bundle, Lily and the card. Oh, it does say to come back at night. 178, yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's get forward. Okay. That'll work actually fine. So we didn't go back. It was 5, wasn't it? Something like that. We go to the inn. It says go back at night. We can do that. Come back at night. That'll also help us out with the next one because that's next day. So what we're going to do is continue on here. And we're not going to pack away the cards. So I think we can make it to the inn. We do 1, 3, 2. 3, and we go up to 108. Yeah. It's going to work out okay. And 107 is the inn. So we go there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In fact, we go to the inn, we're going to go for a sleep, which means we're going to refresh everything. Yeah, I mean, I've got to think about how we can skip ahead in time as well. For now, we'll just do that. So it's another day. We already paid for a week, so we're good. We're on day 2 now of week 2 of month 2. Wow, okay. Everything's reset there. Our health will get back reset. Plus, we're going to have a full night's sleep. We will have to roll for the weather, though. But that's okay. We don't need to roll too much. Be bothered too much by that. Where is our sleep? Yeah, 8 hours. 10 plus 10 health. So 113 is going to be 123. Almost didn't remember what that was going to be. Right, there we go. So plenty of health. No problem. We roll for having a dream or nightmare. It's just a 6. We'll have a nightmare. It's a 1, thank God. And weather, 5 or 6, it's raining. 6. At least we didn't have a nightmare, because that would have been a whole extra thing to do, but it is raining! Right at the end, oh dear. It is well, it is based on the UK, so it is raining. Then we've got a little chit for that, so we've got the raining chit out. But that's fine. Right, we start on a new day. We go one. Oh no, we're not. Oh, it's supposed to be night, isn't it? Okay, let's forget that. We got here. We're supposed to not go back there. That will happen. We're now here at night time. We're supposed to skip forward in time. You're supposed to eat something, but I'm not doing that because we're just finishing off here. Right, let's just continue. She says some things. Let's just pretend this all gets done nice and easily at night. I don't suppose it really matters. I don't think it has to be at night. We're going to take that away. It doesn't have to be night. It just says date him as quickly as possible. I don't know how to thank you. Lose the 2 quest items. Okay. I can show you a few tips with the bow, then I must leave. Lose an hour of time, then take 4 short bow weapon deck cards, but you cannot exceed the total of 24 cards. She walks off to the east, gently lit by the moon. Okay, so it does have to be at night. We don't have to have it. She walks off to the east. She walks away off to the east. Let's not have it be at night. We don't have to have too many things while we're waiting. We would get 4 short bow weapon decks. That's the end of that quest. It's a massive quest. Here we got, how many? 20 cards. 20 card quest. Absolutely huge, humongous quest there. Fantastic. Finish that quest. That leaves us with 1 quest left. Let's do that. Right, so we're going back to our friend GA, who is our scholar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that has to be at night. Other thing. Let's do a heart. It doesn't really matter too much right now about all the times. We're going to have to start a new thing here. We'll go over to GA and we'll finish off the game. How are we doing on time? It's only 1/4 past, so that's fine. We haven't gone over by too much. Let us finish this off. Do we have anything under 50? No. Right, to 66. Let's do that first. Then we've got the hundreds. So 108 can go. And we got 113, 115, 122, 128, and then 178. It's going to be a different one. Okay, so yeah, almost done. It's kind of bittersweet, you know, finishing off. It's been a very long playthrough, but like I said, I think a lot of that has been because of discussing things as we go. So I still think it's around a 60 to 70 hour game at most. 106. But it depends. It depends how you play. I've been kind of rushing some bits because, like I said, I'm aware that these videos can't go on for too long. But at the same time, they do kind of go on for quite a while. But anyway, you're supposed to play in a relaxed, casual manner. We're going to need to move all of these over a bit, I bet. Is that pretty much it? In, there's that one. Right. Move these over. Those over. That over. Okay, 185. And then we want 84. We want 37. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 37. 38, 39, 22. Back at GA the next day. He's going to give us our magic gem back. Where is GA? Oh, we lost R16. We lost the magic gem. Maybe he's going to give us something different back then. He is, in fact, going to give us something different back. Let's have a read for the very last bit of information from the game. Exciting. Right, here it is from GA, our scholar. Here, I've managed to encase it within this amulet for you. Curious that bronze of all materials is the most suitable. This magic can be controlled, but you will need to learn how to from the proper teachers. I advise you to travel north to the capital as soon as you can. There are scholars there who can guide you through this journey. Until then, keep it safe, and the wise will also keep it a secret. Fare thee well. Take quest item R19. R19 is a magic amulet, which we can't do anything with right now because we need to be taught how to use magic, and I'm making it reasonably vast, complicated, or maybe not complicated, in depth, you know, and hopefully enjoyable at the moment. Right, just put that away. Put the quest away. That's the last quest. Is done. Also another large one, 19, about the same length as the other there. That all goes away into our quest cards. And with that, we are done. Wow. So this is it. That's the last time I'll be packing up all of these cards. Let's do that. Right. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 10 steps. And we were on, and we'll do a little bit of looking at how long the whole game was, and a little reflection of the game. Hopefully there were plenty of things, plenty of changes that I made. That's the beauty of the playthrough. Let's put these back first. Hold on. One thing at a time. So 22 GA's place goes back. 37. Okay. And we got 84. And we got 96. Oh yeah, well then that goes over to 100, doesn't it? 99, 100. And then 100. 1, 2, 107. And there we go, the last time. It's packing up all the cards in our little box. Not too difficult. And yeah, the last time of our quest and our rolling of the dice. So here's our quest box again, so we fit them all in these little boxes made out of tea and reveal them. So 10 quests, ongoing quests at once. And then here we've still got our player map. We've still got things in our inventory, in our satchel, cooking pot, short bow, resurrection gem. That came in handy. I don't know if we're keeping that after the dungeon. Got our magic amulet. Who knows what that's going to be. This would be our dream deck, where we put our persuasion cards in there. And we've still got Merwin's map of all of Port Ovis that we got right at the beginning of the game. And all our gear went with bear hide gear. We could have got wolf hide, but we didn't need it, I don't think, in the end. These are our statistics. I don't know if you can read that. So we've got the day and night. We're going to have to put an eat in, so you can, if you rest, you have to eat a bit of food or something. If you cross over halfway during the day. We've got our in payments, 1 to 7 days, so you pay for the week. And we've got day of the week, week of the month, month of the year. So that was just a bit of a joke, but we did go into the second month, so that's kind of funny. So second day of the week, second week of the month, and second month of the year. Our armour here is leather, fully capped out to 5. And then we've got all our skills. We didn't upgrade mining because we weren't wearing plate leather armour. We didn't level up logging, well, because I guess what were we doing? We were getting money, getting gold a different way at the beginning. Logging's good right at the beginning, but we didn't level it up. We could have. We leveled up hunting. That was really big for us. And cooking, because cooking is very important. You get cooking raw meat to make food, so you can replenish your health during combat. And sneaking was really useful. Lock picking, we did a little bit of. You can get treasure chests in the caverns and sometimes from fishing, so that was helpful. And there's a 50-50 that they're going to be locked or not. We didn't do any pocketing, I don't think. We did try doing a bit of stealing, but we did a bit of intimidation. There's a bit of intimidation you need to do for the quests, like a little soft lock. And we didn't upgrade a traversal, mainly because I know that's only for mainly for mining. So there we go, finished off everything. If anyone's watched these videos, thank you for watching them, no matter what year you're doing it in. Let's bring back the whole box so it all fits in this box. Let's put that in there so we can see it. So we've got lots and lots, like 2,000 cards plus map cards would go in here as well, right? Map cards, and we had other cards, and then we've got our, let's push that across a little bit more. Our player and our quest box. So I don't know. I don't think it's super massive, the whole area that it takes up, but it depends on how big your table is and everything. So there we go. Like I said, bittersweet. Feels good to be done with it because it's a lot of work my end, but yeah, really happy that I did it and glad to have this playthrough that I can always look back on if I need to make changes as well. And like I said, if anyone has ever watched any of these videos or just watched this one, feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, any feedback. Like I say at the beginning of every video, it's more than helpful. So thanks very much. Don't think there'll be another one, at least not for a while. So thanks very much, and yeah, if you watched it, amazing. I really appreciate it. Bye.